Hello, my VIPers. This is Barb Aderholt from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Well, this month's October VIP project is this. Um, I decided to flip through my Stampin' Thin Cut sets and I found this one, Desserts a la Whirl, from last year, and I think it is so cute. It might still be available, not clear. It is meant to go with the spinning. Oh, let's see if I can find it quick. Let's see, thin cuts, thin cuts, thin cuts. Here we go. There's a card front spinner. So it's meant to coordinate with this, but I'm not using it with the card front spinner because, of course, you can use it in other ways. So this is the card. Cute. I'll show you your kit. And I'm going to be preparing this one ground up, doing all the steps. Your kit will come with everything pre-inked, so you won't have to worry about that. Of course, your kit will come with an envelope, a card base, I think 4 by 5 1/4 piece of this shortbread cardstock, and I also have the shortbread matching ink. I used the Harbor ink to stamp the little coffee cup. Then I have a piece of pomegranate just to give a little pop of color. Piece of Harbor cardstock for circle. This was a mix-in paper, and I think this one might be current, or it was just in the last catalog, but I love that little bit of that Harbor color, and then the shortbread, I thought that worked perfectly. And then I dug in my stash of glitter paper. I think this might have been sea glass glitter paper to make a little heart. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up a couple of things. I've got my ink blending tool, my little sponge applicator for my shortbread ink. And I'm going around the outside edges. I'm going to go around the outside edges of this big panel. I also did run this through with an embossing folder. This is a retired Close to My Heart embossing folder that had arrows on it, and I've always liked it, and I've held on to it because I thought it was fun. Now, the way to get those arrows to stand out a little bit more, you just ink up your ink blender and start going in a circular fashion over the embossing. And that ink will catch on the raised embossed part, giving you some really nice shadows and textures. So I'm going to quickly do this. This part is already done on your piece of cardstock. Ooh. There we go. I think we're done with the shortbread. And doesn't that just add a little something something? Okay, to build the card, all you do is get your favorite adhesive, your liquid glue, your tape runner, whatever it is that floats your boat, and you put down the big shortbread panel first, and we have these two little pieces that go down. Before I do that, I am going to take a white gel pen. This is one from my stash. We do sell white gel pens in our catalog. I have not tried them. I'm not sure what they really look like because I have this one. So when this one runs dry on me, I will probably give one of ours a whirl and let you know what I think. I'm sure they're very nice. My guess is they're just whatever brand is out there. So I'm just adding some white dashes on here to give a little more definition, just like that. Here I want to take this little heart. This is a little heart die that we had. It's from my stash. It was one that Close to My Heart carried, and I'm putting adhesive right at the top of the hearts, and then sticking on this little piece of pattern paper and covering it up so that it looks more like, oh, if you know what pinking shears are, that kind of pointed little edge. It doesn't look like hearts anymore. It just looks like a little decorative element. And you can take your scissors and trim it off, make it work how it works for you. And then this whole little piece gets glued down. You want to make sure that you do have it up far enough so that your circle doesn't end up hanging off the bottom of your card. That's just something you eyeball. You could move it around to suit your taste. Maybe you prefer this element at the top or in the middle. You can certainly do that. I will have 3D foam tape on the back of your circle for you. And we'll get that attached. And I am lining up the edge of it with the edge of the card. Centering it-ish. You know how that goes. Just eyeball it. I'm going to glue on my cute little coffee cup. And then there is some 3D foam tape on the back of your little stitched heart here. And I'm putting that right in the middle of that little coffee cup. And that's how you assemble the card. It's super simple, but a really nice design, and one, of course, that you could replicate easily if you needed to do a little assembly line mass card making. So for those of you who wonder what this VIP video is all about when it comes out later, this video stays private for my VIPs who are part of the VIP program through me with Close to My Heart. You can always go to Close to My Heart and check out the VIP information. But I like to send a little card kit out to my VIP members every month to thank them for being one of my VIPs. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.